A supervised neural network inputs an image and outputs a label. For example, an image can be recognized as a face, but what if the eyes and the mouth are reversed? Does the network think of it as still a face? The answer is mostly yes. But why? Each part or we call entity here, like the eye or mouth, is actually a feature vector, and the kernels from network will match those vectors. Once matched, the activation will be activated and send a signal to the next layer. But in the convolutional neural network, pooling layers downsample the image, so the network throws away location-related information gradually. This is called invariance. Invariance is okay with the classification, but any tasks who need location-related information like segmentation and detection prefer the equivariant structure to preserve the location and its pose throughout the network. Now Capsule network came to try to fix the bug. Each neuron output is not scalar anymore. Instead, each neuron is a vector to represent the entity. For example, an entity represented by a vector. The angle of the vector represents the probabilities of the entity like position, etc. And if the entity hardly exists, the vector length goes from 1 to near 0. Otherwise, the more length of vector is near 1, the higher probability of existence. To be able to squash vector length between 0 and 1, we use an equation. Sj is unnormalized vector, and Vj is normalized one. For each layer of the capsule network, the lower layer connects to the higher layer by a 3x3 matrix, for example. This matrix predicts based on the recognized path into the whole object. The apparent capsule weighted sums of all the prediction vectors and get the final result vector. Apparently, the bottom capsule neural predicts the right face, so during training, the network uses an algorithm called routing by agreement. Every predicted face is a vector, so let predicting vector dot product with the output vector. The result gradually adjusts the connection weights. In this case, the bottom weight gets larger, others get smaller.